starting off at 6 a.m. with an intense workout. Everybody's going through it, everybody's working hard, and this is where you drop your guard on. Everybody starts from zero, and it's way different from other networking events where you're being pretentious, you're dressing up, and you're trying to show out by the way that you look. Right here, it's by the effort that you put in. So it's a lot easier to network once we're done with the workout because everybody went through some hard shit. And by the end of it, a lot of people should be throwing up. Oh. I'm building something bigger than me. I'm helping other people that feel like they're stuck, like they're alone. I've been there. I've been a struggling contractor, and I think a lot of people think that they're going through it alone. And when they get in a group of other contractors that are hustling, that have the same mindset, you realize that we're actually all going through very similar situations. So it's easier to be like, okay, this is part of the process. They're all exchanging contact infos, and now you have 25 other guys doing the exact same thing you do, going to inspections, and now they're like, oh, a tree guy? I know a tree guy. A plumber? I know a plumber. So now they're able to add more value to their clients and give each other work. And it doesn't matter if I don't get a deal, because again, I'm adding value to the market. There's no other thing like this, so everyone's kind of lifting each other up. Business is always going to be hard. Business is always going to be a struggle, but it's a lot easier to tolerate the stress when you're in shape and when you put yourself through something hard. Personal development and discipline with your personal life bleeds into your business, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So a lot of guys make excuses of why they're overweight, why they don't work out, why they don't wake up early, but that's all it is an excuse. And as soon as you push yourself and you create pressure in your life, you create adversity, that's where you get wisdom in your day. And now when there's problems, because in construction, if you're a contractor, there's always problems. But the thing is, when you start, you think that you suck at your job because you're making mistakes, but those mistakes, they're always gonna happen. You just get better at tolerating them.
We met with Brian last workout event he had last month, and I was able to close a $10,000 deal.
The benefit of coming here is just to meet other contractors, see what they're doing, see what's working.
I feel like if I get around with people that will do what I do in a higher level, I can become successful faster.
We call each other almost every day, working on business deals. So definitely this event helps out.
We're all growing together. We're all creating a bigger network, and the more people you know, the better off you are.
The mindset shifted. I'm working out now. I'm doing more than I was doing before.
I just think Brian's a good coach. To him on social media since, like he started, and well, I'm here now,
If you could get through this, you'd get through anything.
If you want to grow your business, or if you want to create a page where people are going to trust you, I would recommend to get a Google, Yelp, Nextdoor. People that take action and do this right away, you can get a fucking lead, but maybe in the same day or the next day. People in my school community, I created a video on how to post on Nextdoor or create your page, and a guy got it within minutes of creating. So if you want to go home and you don't have a Google and a Yelp and a Nextdoor, and you go get a shitload of reviews, or as many reviews as you can, and you start posting on there 2 times a week, you respond to your reviews, you're going to get traction. It's bound to happen. I've taught a lot of people that don't like to waste money on any ads, and they just do that, and they have $1 million businesses just by having 80 reviews on Yelp and 80 reviews on Google, and that's what got them there. But people do it, you said it, and you forget it, and then you stop getting reviews and you stay stuck at 30, or you don't do any of the updates, or you're not going out and looking for anything. You got to be on offense all the time. That's one of the struggles that's been going on right now, because I don't know if you guys just feel it, but the market is a little bit slower. There's still business. I still did 220, and the month before I did 830. There's always jobs that are gonna come and save you, but you gotta stay on offense. And that means, shit, I'm on my story every day. And it doesn't take that much time. It takes 10, 15 seconds to do a story. Sometimes it takes me 10 times to do one story, but it doesn't take that long. And people are not really on offense, and they just put it there like, oh, this shit doesn't work. I'm gonna go do something else. This shit didn't work for me. So if you're gonna do something, you gotta implement it and do it for a long time. You stay on offense, and just like I wake up early, I'll do some burpees, or I'll work out, I'll track my meals. That for those personal habits, you have to have business habits as well. Write some things down. Like I gotta put updates on Google 2 times a week. Respond to all my reviews. Get as many reviews as possible. Post on Nextdoor. Update on Yelp. You gotta be everywhere, and you gotta be obsessed with being everywhere. But You guys, if you are not ethical, nothing is going to happen. You're going to be doing the same shit. I read this book and nothing happened. I took this course and nothing happened. But you lie, you cheat, you steal, you make excuses, and you're not accountable for what happens to you. If you can find accountability in what's happening in your business, in your life, and see what did I do to f this up, you're going to move more ahead in life faster.
Been in the coaching program probably for about like 6 months. I was just getting jobs word of mouth. I didn't have my Google set up, my Yelp. Didn't even know how to really run a business yet. And I would say my business has probably like tripled or quadrupled since I started.
I felt like I was stuck for a while, just running in place. I didn't know where to find answers. You seem like the best fit because the way you build this brotherhood, the leadership you carry, the values you hold, that really attract me and my brother. You know, we're really for that type of mindset.
I joined the coaching program about, I would say, June, and I am definitely not in the same position now that I was 6 months ago. My mindset has shifted 360 degrees.
I think the problems that I was facing were just trying to do every job myself, trying to run like the business, thinking I had to be at the estimates, at the job walks, at every aspect of the job. And now that I have like a little more structure, the job's getting done, I'm getting more work, and I'm able to network a little bit more.
Like I tell Rudy, my brother, I was like, you mentioned it a lot. I was like, the problems we're dealing with now are getting us ready for the next level. You're dealing with something we haven't, but I can come to you and be like, well, I'm dealing it with at this level. It's basically almost the same thing, just the zeros change.
I thought it was all about just showing the jobs and showing how big work, like your crew and all that, but didn't realize it starts with yourself. If the way that you look is the way that you're treated, as soon as you show up to a job walk, the person's already gonna know if they're gonna hire you or not before anything comes out of your mouth. I feel like if I could lose weight and take care of myself the proper way, I could run a business, doesn't matter how big or small. Actually, multiple businesses. I never thought like that before. I used to think that I was cool with just getting a paycheck, but it's not even about that anymore.
Brian's giving me a sense of direction. I know I'm not running in place no more. He's building a foundation I can follow, a structure. So that's has a lot of value to me. You always seem to have some type of experience we can implement in our business. I don't feel like I have to go everywhere to go look for it. I feel comfortable coming to you and be transparent because you always come with something that holds a lot of value.
Thinking clearer, I execute better and I lead better.
You can't do this stuff alone. You need leadership, you need guidance, you need mentorship. You need a group of solid human beings that have the same ideas that you have. And I didn't think that existed until I joined this group. It doesn't matter if you've been in the game for 25 years. This is value. It doesn't matter if you don't have a license and you're just thinking about it. This is value. You need a mentor. You need some guidance. When you come here, there is no ego. No one's better than anybody else. Everyone's trying to learn. Everyone's trying to learn.
I highly recommend this program just because the way Brian leads everyone, it feels like it's more than just a business. You become part of something bigger than just money and everything else. The atmosphere you created here is remarkable. It's cool, man.
Thank you guys for watching. As you can see, I host these events to help contractors grow their business, get more deals, and grow their network. If you want to join the next event, follow me on Instagram. And if you're serious about building your business to 7 figures, click the link in the description or the link in the bio. Catch you guys on the next one.